Assalamu alaikum students. Now this very current I have put a heading there, heating effect of electric current. As we know that once the current flows through a conductor, it not only produces electric field or magnetic field, which you are going to read in next one, but it has another effect that is called as the heating effect. You might have read once you are using your computer for some time. After some time, it becomes a bit the back of that very monitor that becomes hot. If once you are going to use a fan for some time, it becomes hot. Or your TV sets, or even mobile, those becomes hot. So what is this very heating effect of electric current? We know when a potential difference, yeah, voltage V is applied across the ends of a conductor, as shown here. This is a conductor. When the electron moves in this very conductor, it is having the energy as it moves from negative terminal towards the positive terminal of the battery. And when the electron moves, it moves randomly. It is having the collisions. And once it is having the collisions, at that very moment, the energy it is having, it is imparted to the constituents of this very material. As we know, in a metallic conductor, there are a large number of electrons, and they move randomly. Once they move randomly, and when this very conductor is connected to the source of dry cell, if first we are not going to connect it to the source of dry cell, then there will not be any motion of electrons, there will be random motion. But once we are going to connect it to the battery, then there will be the motions, and the motions will be in a particular direction. And as the electrons will now drift from negative terminal, from this terminal towards the positive terminal through the conductor. But the motion of free electrons in conductor is not smooth. It is not smooth. They collide. If we are having here a constituent, we are having here constituent. These are the constituents, and these I have placed as the electrons. And once these very electrons move, they get collided with the constituents of this very material, and or atoms or ions. As a result of collision, the kinetic energy of free electrons, as when a body, when some mass is moving, it is having the kinetic energy. That very kinetic energy is imparted to these very constituents. As a result of the total energy of them increases, and this increase in energy appears in the heat. So simply heating effect is the production. It is the production of heat in a conductor. Production of heat in a conductor due to flow of electric current, due to flow of electric current through it. That is the production of heat in a conductor due to flow of electric current through it is known as heating effect of electric current. So now we are having a derivation for this very heating effect of electric current. As we know, this is the conductor, and in this very conductor we have applied a voltage V. This is the terminal A, this is terminal B, and because of this very voltage there will be current. Now there a potential difference. If V is the voltage, so potential difference, as it is defined as amount of work done to take unit positive charge from one end to another end. I will say potential potential difference equals to work by charge, which implies that is V equals to W by Q. But if I will say I is the current flowing through, as here the W is the amount of work done to take the charge Q from one end to another hand, and that is known as the potential. But now I am saying, if I is the current flowing through it, as I have shown, if I is the current flowing through it in some time t, then can I place, then q is equal to I into t, where I is the current and t is the time. So I can place here, which implies we're having v is equal to w by I into t, or which implies w, the amount of work done to take the charge from one end to another end, is equal to v I into t. So this is the amount of work done, and this amount of work done is equal to the production of heat. So H equals to W equals to V I T. Or instead of this very V I T, we can have, uh, if we can place this I here, we can have another expressions for it, as I is equal to, or V, we can place V or we can replace I. So this, first we have to understand that on applying the potential difference V, I is the current, W is the amount of work done, then V is equal to W by Q, or Q is equal to I into T. So V is equal to W by I into T, or W is equal to VIT. Now finally we get the heat produced through the conductor is equal to W is equal to VIT, but V equals to I into R. So this very equation, if we are going to place it here, it will be H is equal to, instead of V we will place I, there is another I, then it will be I square RT. This is one of the form, this one another form. Or we can also place here as H equals to V, we are going to place as it is. From Ohm's law I can place I equals to V by R, it will be V by R into T, then it will be simply V square by R into T. This is also H. Or simply at the end, H equals to VIT equals to I square RT equals to V square R by T. This is also what I meant to say, Joule's law of heating. Joule's law of heating is that the current flowing through a conductor is directly proportional to the square of the current, the resistance of the current, and time taken. If we are taking two conductors of same current, if we are having two conductors, this conductor 1, this is conductor 2nd, although the current through them is same, here it is I, here it is I, type is same, current we are going to flow for 1 hour, but R, it is having different R, it is having different R. So the current flowing, what is actually, this comes out to be the heating effect equations, but we can say also Joule's law of heating. What is that? Joule's law of heating states that the current flowing through a conductor is directly proportional to the square of the current. More the current, more will be heat, because more will be the collisions and more will be the kinetic energy transfer to the constituents. And if the material is having more and more resistance, then there will be more heating effect. And if the time is increased, for example, you are having two TVs or two fans of same material, same resistance, but one fan you are going to switch it on for 5 hours, one fan you are going to switch it on for 1 hour. The fan which is going to switch it on for 5 hours will generate more heat. So this is regarding the knowledge regarding Joule's law of heating as well as heating effect of electric current. Tomorrow will be with another lecture. Till then, Allah Hafiz.